Welcome back, sports fans, to another great episode of PostGame Overtime, the last episode of 2023. We're going to end it with a little see you next year because we're a couple of goofballs. I'm Will Carlson, joined as always with Brandon Corbiel. Brandon, how are we feeling on this fine and dandy December 30th day, 2023? We're dating this episode.
We are feeling very good. Like you said, kind of wrapping up the year pretty quickly here, and we're going to kind of take this episode, kind of like last year, to just look back on the year and some of the highs and lows of it.
That's what we like, baby. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to do. A bit of a loosey-goosey episode. Florida is currently getting shit pumped in the bowl game.
Yeah, are they ever?
You know, that's...
You see the Pop-Tart game?
I didn't, but I saw the ending. I saw the Pop-Tart go into a toaster, then get consumed.
That's all I cared about. That's all I cared about was that.
That's bowl games have gotten. I love bowl games. I think there's not enough of them.
Yeah, no, they need more, honestly.
They need more. They need weirder ones. Used to be just like the Rose Bowl, the Orange Bowl. Now there's the Pop-Tart Bowl. It's all what we love in this world, Brandon. It's what we love. It's what we love to see. It's what we love to watch. It's what we love to do.
We love it. We love all.
We love every little bit of it, baby. Yeah, I gotta say, as far as Florida getting shit stomped, this is. I think you got a lot of college writers probably sitting back, laughing right now, right? Because they were kept out of the NCAA playoffs.
Yeah.
And everyone was having a bit of a field day with it. But what are they down? They're down like 63-3 right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just getting shit pumped. So I think there's probably a little bit of smugness sitting back going, yeah, see, we told you. We told you they weren't, it would have been a bummer if this had happened in the playoffs. So, I think for this to be a result of the bowl game, obviously I wasn't cheering against Florida. I'm not wishing them any ill will, but I think as far as the sports writers getting it right, we usually like to complain about when they get it wrong. I think you have to make time.
Yeah, they 100% did.
They finally hit
backlash they got for the decision, and now they're kind of looking like, hey, they made the right call. So yeah, got to give credit where credit's due, because we don't like to do that very often.
No, because what's the fun in that?
Yeah, it's just boring. Like, we're not here to suck people off or anything. We're here to have a good time, and
unless it's Tom Brady, but
that's a whole different.
That's a whole other can of worms. What a year we've had in sports. We've had some champions. We've had some losers. We've had some points scored, some bets lost, a lot of parlays lost. I think a few have hit in there.
Couple.
A couple. We could probably count them on both hands, but you know what? That's okay.
Yeah.
You know
what? They don't ask how many didn't hit. They just ask how many have hit.
Yeah, they don't ask how much you lost. They just ask how many.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't ask that. They don't ask how. They ask how many. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's been a great year. We've been on and off as we usually are. I think we're committed to being more on than off in 2024. We've ended the year strong. I think we can both agree on that. We've had a strong ending to the year. Colby Covington fans, on the other hand, have not had a strong ending of the year.
No, they have not.
They have not. Do we want to jump into a few end of the year superlatives? These are going to be off the dome. So, ladies and gentlemen, recency bias. It's going to run wild. So I think all of our winners are going to be from the month of December, maybe November and October if we're feeling spicy. But you're not listening to this podcast.
Depends on what they are.
That's
because there's a couple that I'm thinking, like, if we do them, I've got some other ones that could maybe sneak in there.
All right, I'd like to start off with Cuck of the Year and give that to Ian Gary.
Oh yeah.
And I think Cucked Fan Base of the Year, I'm going to give that one to Colby Covington. You got to balance it out.
Could also, honestly, Cuck Fan Base of the Year. Ooh.
Yeah, we
could almost throw the Chargers in there.
Chargers, yep.
Chargers fans.
Honestly, I feel like you could throw the Eagles in there, right? They lost the Super Bowl last year,
Yeah.
and they're looking like frauds this year.
Yeah.
I
And
think
we
you
know
could.
and we know I'm the biggest Eagles fan out there, right?
Well, they're
So,
underdogs after all.
oh, honestly, they kind of are now.
At this point, they are. Here's
They
something for
actually
you.
kind of are.
This doesn't go with our award here, but I think I want to. It's worth mentioning. Have you seen the stat comparisons between Baker Mayfield and Patty Mahomes?
I did. Yes, I did. I did. Yeah, and that's the thing is like what is it like um the like a lot of people are clamoring for Baker Mayfield to win comeback player of the year, and now even Joe Flacco's getting his name in the mix with the Cleveland Browns. So, and I'm
For
happy for
comeback
Baker though.
player.
I'm happy for Baker. Good for him though.
Yeah, good for Baker. I think he could be realistically. I've been seeing the debate all over social media, and I get it. And maybe this is the debate we should have in 2023 coming up to the end. Now this will bleed into 2024, but comeback player of the year for the NFL. Does it go to DeMar Hamlin?
No,
No.
no,
Who does it go to?
it shouldn't. It. I'm not even going to bash on Demar because I mean, like, it's obvious what happened to him. But I think the whole purpose of the award is a player that's come back from something and actually like contributed to the game of football on the field, whereas like DeMar Hamlin really hasn't. Like if he plays next year and becomes this elite player, at least plays every game and contributes a lot, then sure. But for this year, I think it's either got to be either Baker or Joe Flacco. I feel like it's got to. I mean, Baker was cut last year for Deshaun Watson. The Rams give him a little tryout at the end of the year, kind of falls flat, and now he's joined the Bucks and is putting up, better numbers than Patrick Mahomes and is probably going to lead the Bucks into the playoffs. And then
Comparable for sure.
Joe Flacco, I mean, he came in and is just balling out completely for the Browns and got him into the playoffs. So you can also make the argument for him, but I think it probably should be Baker just because he has played all year. So
That's fair. Yeah, I don't think Baker even has a chance. I think Flacco has a chance.
I mean, let's be real. Like DeMar Hamlin's, they're going to give it to him.
I think it's I think it's really going to depend on if Flacco can get him deep into the playoffs.
Yeah, you know what?
If Flacco can get him deep, I think it's it should go to him, and I think there's a very very good chance it goes to him.
Yeah, playoff success might have a big thing. Also, I have my winner for Cuck fan base of the year.
All right, let's hear
I
it.
have my winner.
San Jose Sharks.
No, but very close. It goes to the Anaheim Ducks fans.
Yeah, for losing out on Connor Bedard.
Well, and even happened before 2005. They had the best odds to get a player you may have heard of, Sidney Crosby.
Never
Maybe
heard the guy. Is he good?
Yeah, he's all right. He's put together a little decent career for himself. But
would you call him an impact player?
He has his moments.
Yeah,
he has his
moments for sure. Do you think
but Anaheim, like they had the best odds for Crosby back then, missed out on him this year. They had the best odds for Bedard, missed out on him. Like that's tough. So I think they're my winners for that.
All right, I like that. I'll give it to him. I'll give that one to him. I think that's there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is your Cuck fan base of the year for 2023. The Anaheim Ducks. Took me a second.
Oh, there it is.
Anaheim Cox. There you go. Boom, boom, boom.
It works perfect. What do we got next?
Here, before wait. Say it one more time.
Oh yeah. The Anaheim Cox. Yeah, there it is.
There you go.
I thought you were just gonna do the duck quack.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I thought that's what you were going for.
I was more going for like a
Hey, no,
kind of
that works too.
the
That works just
stutter.
fine with me.
All right. Let's go. I think I know who's getting this one, but I want to. We're gonna jump over to UFC here. Fan favorite of 2023. Fan favorite
Ooh.
fighter of 2023.
Ooh.
And you're not allowed to say Macy Barber.
Cat. Ooh.
Should I throw out some
Tough
nominees?
one. Yeah,
Let's throw
probably
out some
some
nominees.
nominees.
Number one, obviously, my favorite fighter, your favorite fighter, Cody Garbrandt.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, fuck.
All
Starting off strong.
right, let's go Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was first leaning towards.
He has meme potential, so I'll say Charles Oliveira. Everyone loves Charles. Have you seen the memes of like everyone just fanboying over him? He has such
No,
a
but
fan base. He got big once he lost to Islam Makhachev.
I saw the meme where it was like a news source thing was saying that like Charles Oliveira was reportedly like seen like hanging out with Lizzo and whatnot, and like alluding that they might be a couple. And then Charles just replied back and was like, what? Like he was like he was like so confused. He's like, no, that's not happening. But hey, if he's with Lizzo, fair play.
You know, that's a power couple because I'd say those are probably the two best athletes out there, right? One's a former UFC lightweight champion, and the other plays O-line in the NFL.
Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we're going down that road.
Yeah.
Why not,
Ladies
right?
and gentlemen, it's been a good year. We're canceled after this.
Yeah, we're going out with a bang.
I'll
tell you what though. Lizzo would not last 5 seconds against Derek Lewis with abs. To be fair, no one would. No one would.
I was gonna say the matchup I really want to see is her versus Vince Wilfork on the line, man. Let's see an Oklahoma drill between those two. We're doing sound effects now.
Yeah, we've got our shit together. We're ending the year off strong.
We're ending the year off strong. Maybe next year we'll finally have fucking video. Who knows? Here's another fan favorite, Alex Pereira. I gotta put him up there, man.
Yeah.
It's hard not to love that guy. And
yeah,
I know you shouldn't say this when putting up nominees, but I think this next one is my front runner. Sean Strickland.
Yeah, he's also got to be up there.
I'll be honest, I know it's not fair to do this. Do you have any other nominees?
Not really, no. No, I think kind of the ones you like. It's tough though because you're like when you start off strong with Cody Garbrandt. I mean,
maybe an honorable mention. An honorable mention of someone who made their fighting debut this year. Lucic's wife.
Oh, shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I did not think that's where you were going with that. Oh shit. Oh shit. I mean,
man, this is gonna be a hot end of the year episode. Let me tell you.
Yeah, and you know what? If it's the last one, I mean, at least we're going out with a bang, right?
We are going out with the bang of all bangs. I think this may be our most reckless episode yet.
Oh, it's got to be up there.
Man, I just had an onion burp.
Can you just do Sean Square? Just go with O'Malley and Strickland? I mean,
I gotta be honest with you. I'm losing love for O'Malley. I always love O'Malley. I think my vote is Strickland. I think he started off strong.
I'm happy going with Strickland. I'm 100% okay with that.
I think since getting the belt, he's kept up his funniness. him jumping on Duplessis, him first asking two children to move out of the way before he commits felony assault.
He was polite.
He was polite about it.
Yeah, you
but
know
he
what?
is
I
my
think that's a
vote.
solid one. Yeah.
Is that your vote?
Yeah, I'm totally okay with that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, your PGO fan favorite fighter of the year is
Sean Strickland. One
There
more
we
time.
go.
One more time. Yeah, there we go. What do we got next? Because we got a couple more we can do.
Let's go. Worst NHL team of 2023.
Ooh. 2023.
So that
Ooh, you know what?
includes the end of last year as well.
Yeah.
Most laughable. We can change the award to most laughable NHL team of 2023.
See, it's tough because it's tough because there's multiple teams you could kind of actually go with. And it's also tough because all the bottom teams from last year are all the bottom teams of this year again. I'm going to go with and there's a fair bit that goes into this. I'm going with the Columbus Blue Jackets because not only were they the second worst team last year, and they ended up moving down to the third overall pick, but then they went out and they bring in good players. Like they previously brought in Goudreau, and then they brought in all these other players, and a lot of people thought they were going to kind of be in playoff contention this year, and they're still down near the bottom of the league, and they are not good. So, I think in terms of where they should be to where they are, I think they are honestly the worst team because they should be way better than this. So,
all right, Columbus Blue Jackets.
Yeah, got to go with the BJs.
The BJs, ladies and gentlemen, the BJs.
But don't honorable mentions: San Jose Sharks, Anaheim Ducks, and Chicago Blackhawks are all right in there. But I mean, to be fair, no one expects them to be good. Well, maybe Anaheim a little bit better, but Chicago and San Jose, definitely, everyone expects them to be bad.
That's fair. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, your Columbus BJs are your 2023 worst team, NHL team of the year. Moving on to worst player acquisition of the year. Now this spans across all leagues. I think in hindsight, I don't think we can count this one, but in hindsight, you would have to say, a few years ago, you could almost give it to Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos.
Yeah. Dude, they just cut him.
I know. That's hilarious.
That's so funny.
So this is worst trade, worst pickup, worst free agency. This is worst player acquisition of 2023. And it spans across all leagues.
Ooh. Do you have any off the top of your head?
Milan Lucic, Boston Bruins.
It's got me. Oh, no. Fuck, dude, I think it might have to be Corey Perry.
Okay, yep.
It might have to be Corey Perry.
The one that fucked Bedard's mom?
Yeah, off the top of my head, and again, we're talking about recency bias because, we like to take our little well-deserved breaks every now and then, but it honestly might have to be. They brought him in to be a father figure for Bedard, be a team leader, and he
took it literally.
He lasted maybe 2 months.
I think he took the father figure literally.
Yeah.
He was like, you want me to be a father figure? I'll be your daddy.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's got to be Perry.
Do we ever find out what happened to him?
No, we still have no idea.
So he for sure gave the business to Bedard's mom, eh?
Allegedly, because that's the thing, is all they do is come out and say these rumors are false, but they don't tell us what happened. So then people keep running with that narrative. So I mean, it's up to interpretation, I would say at this point. But The Blackhawks have never been good at transparency, though. Let's be real.
Ouch.
Never.
That's fair. I will say it's worth mentioning. Bedard's mom said they never had McDonald's, yet Corey Perry gave her a quarter pounder.
You just come up with that one off the top there?
I did.
Wow, you're clever.
I did.
You're so clever.
Oh, thanks there, champ.
Yeah, I got to give it to Perry, though. That's a tough look. That's a tough look. It's the last thing Chicago needed.
Here's a potential. I think there's only one nominee.
Okay.
But here's an award for most get well wishes turned to death threats in under a year.
Ooh, okay.
DeMar Hamlin being on the field during the 12th man kick debacle that the Bills lost to, what was it, the Bengals?
Yeah,
No,
that's true.
not the Bengals.
Was it not that? Who was it now?
I'm blanking. But he was the 12th man.
Yeah, he was actually.
I've never seen people turn so quickly.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it happened fast. It happened fast. I'm trying to find out because I'm just curious. I don't know. Jeez, this might have been a bit ago.
It was a while.
Yeah. Oh, the Eagles. Right?
Really?
Would have been the Eagles. I think.
Did they lose by
I'm
3
not
in that
sure.
game?
It was, but it was in overtime. Oh no, it was the Broncos. It was the Broncos.
Broncos country, let's ride. That's right.
Yeah, Russ was cooking before they told him to pack his shit.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Pack his shit and get out of there.
Yeah. Oh man, that was insane. I can't believe he bombed that team that hard.
Yeah, dude, he ruined them. He set that franchise back probably 10 years now.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna have to agree with that one. What other awards do we want to give out? Best Twitter of the year, Antonio Brown. No argument needed.
That one's a slam dunk. I got a fun one.
Okay.
And this one's tough. Like we can have multiples because it's like
no, there can only be one.
Okay. The 2023, just in any sport, moment of the year. Because there's a lot we can go with. There's a lot. So what do we? Because I got a couple, so I can list off.
Yeah, what are your nominees? What are your nominees here?
So first one we can do is LeBron James setting the record for all-time NBA points, which is a pretty good one. We could go with Messi signing with Inter Miami in the MLS.
Did he win the FIFA World Cup this year, or was that last year?
I believe that was last year.
Shit. Are you sure?
I think so.
Are you sure?
Because it would have been 2022.
I always thought it was always on an odd year.
I always thought it was an even year. Yeah, 2022. Near the end of 2022.
Ah, boo.
Yeah.
Ended December 18th.
Could go with Shohei Ohtani signing that record-breaking deal.
Okay.
What a sport we don't really talk about much. Golf, we could go with. I mean, and maybe this is a little biased because we're Canadians, but Nick Taylor's insane putt to win the Canadian Open, which hasn't been done since like 1954, 56 or something like that, like a long time ago. So that was a pretty massive moment for Canada. I don't want to really talk about him, but I mean,
why? What did he do?
The Vegas Golden Knights. I mean, winning the Stanley Cup in their 6th season ever is pretty remarkable in that.
Yeah.
There's a lot. There's a lot we could go with. I think just because of the just the moment in itself and the severity and the everlasting impact. I think you got to go with LeBron setting the all-time points record, because that's just like, to be number one all time in points scored is pretty insane in any sport that you play.
Yeah.
I think it's.
All
I
right.
mean, personally, that's just me. I think it's. I want to go with the Nick Taylor putt because that was just amazing for Canada. But in terms of the whole world in sports, I think what LeBron did was pretty unreal.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with you on that one. I think that one
Yeah.
goes to LeBron. Ladies and gentlemen, your year board's loading. The year goes to LeBron James beating the all-time point record.
Yeah. Well, and then I guess if we want to just continue on with the trend, I guess best signing of the year, we can then give that one to
yeah,
the
Shohei.
Dodgers signing Otani, because that's not only is it a big signing for the team, but the structure of that contract to
Disgusting.
just absurd.
Should be illegal.
It's just insane. So, but good for them.
Should
They found a way to
be
make it work.
illegal.
The thing is, so now they better win within the next, like, they got to win soon.
Oh yeah.
Like, going out and pulling all that shit. Like, you need to get your shit together and win. So we'll see if they can pull it off.
I'll be cheering against them.
Oh, I will too.
Yeah.
I will too.
They're the
100%.
boogeyman now. They're the boogeyman.
Yeah.
Best quarterback of the year.
Ooh.
Mac Jones.
He's got to be up there. He's got to
Bailey
be up there.
Zappi?
He balled out. Nah, man, Mac Jones is still better. See, so the thing is it's tough because you go back to last season, and it's like I want to give it like and like, I'm not sucking him off, but I mean, just what Mahomes did in itself in the Super Bowl, like with his ankle and whatnot, to come back in and just ball out, like, is nuts. But then also this season he's been kind of dog shit. So
Not even
I
dog
can't.
shit, just
Well,
not
it's more
living
so
up
the
to the
fact
hype.
he just doesn't have like receivers around him.
He's got Taylor Swift's boyfriend out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck, that's actually, I mean, he really only kind of came in beginning of this year. Fuck, probably Brock Purdy, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say Purdy, Lamar Jackson, I think is definitely
I
up
did
there.
think Lamar, yeah, but I think Purdy because, I mean, I still fully believe if he didn't get hurt, the 49ers probably would have won the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah.
And now he's been balling out all of this season, aside from last game against the Ravens. But every quarterback's allowed to have one off game, right? Like, that's, you can't expect to be perfect every game.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
I think it's gotta be a little perfect Purdy. Big cock
Mr.
Brock.
Irrelevant himself.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do you have
So
any
Brock
other
Purdy is
awards?
your 2023 quarterback of the year.
What are you most looking forward to in 2024?
Ooh, 2024. Ooh. See, so like I could be biased and talk about, like, waiting to see what the Cardinals do at the draft.
That's okay. You can be biased on this one. This one
Yeah.
isn't an award. You can be
Yeah,
biased. What are
I'm excited.
you, Brandon, looking?
Honestly, the biggest thing I'm probably actually excited for is probably just the entirety of the 2024 NFL draft. I'm excited to see, because assuming Chicago probably has the number one pick from Carolina, it's going to be exciting to see what Chicago does with the first. Like, do they just take a receiver and Marvin Harrison Jr., or and then if they do, the Cardinals have made it clear they're stick with Murray. So then it's like, now every team that wants Caleb Williams is all going to be jumping in to try and secure it, or maybe even the Patriots slip to 2 and they take him. Like, there's just so many different things that could happen in the draft. Like,
You think the Bears aren't picking up Caleb Williams?
I don't know. That's the thing, right? Is like, it's tough to say. I really
think
don't
they
know what
do.
they would do.
I think they do.
The thing is they'd have to find someone to take. I mean, I actually wouldn't be hard to find someone to take Justin Fields. But then you
Oh,
also look at it's like if there's a team, say like the Commanders or uh, maybe even the Broncos or something or the Raiders, like if they offer you again, like last year when they had the first overall pick, if they offer you a package that you just can't refuse, like you're thinking multiple first round picks again, you get another top roster player, maybe two. Like you think of all the pieces that they could get to bring in with Justin Fields for trading away that pick, like because the value for that first overall pick is going to be 10 times more than what Justin Fields' value is. So I
true.
guess you got to look at it like, do you take Caleb Williams and now you fully got to commit to him and he's your guy, or do you trade that pick and just get a boatload of assets coming back your way?
But
It's a tough decision.
we've seen this with Carolina and with Denver. Trading away your future picks doesn't work for one player.
No, yeah,
Rarely does
like
that work.
exactly. Like Carolina sold the farm to get Bryce Young, and now they brought him in, and he had no one to play with. He was just
Yeah.
thrown to the wolves, and people are dogging on him. It's like, what do you expect him to do? Like you can't expect him to make lemonade out of lemons when he's not even given lemons. He's given rocks, like you know. So I think that's
Yeah.
probably what I'm excited for is just the entire NFL draft this year because there's just the amount of scenarios that could happen is there's over a million of them. Like it's going to be so exciting.
I'm with you. I'm excited for that. I think the one I'm most looking forward to this year is UFC 300.
Yeah, that's also a big one.
Potentially the return of Conor McGregor. Who cares? I think it's just going to be loaded. I guess Bo Nickel is fighting on it, and I heard Bo Nickel is going to be the very first fight of the night. So if
Yeah,
potentially the biggest American prospect the UFC has right now, if he's fighting first, early prelims, fight past prelims, you just have to think what that rest of the card has.
yeah, and he just won. What did he win? Like I don't know if they
Rookie of
call
the
it
year.
rookie of the. Okay, they do call it rookie of the year. Okay, yeah, you got to think that card's going to be stacked, and even like that would be taking place in April, which is the same time as the NFL draft. Like the month of April is going to be, and I believe that's going to be when the start of the NHL playoffs start. Like that month is, oh, April is going to be a good month for us.
I can't wait. And we'll be sure to be taking a break during that time.
Oh yeah, we will. We will. We won't capitalize on it.
Probably the last episode of the year. Kidding, it is.
Yeah, it is. Not
Yes.
last episode ever though, unless we get canceled. Which
Well, we
we
probably
we,
will.
we joke about it a lot, but it very realistically could happen
Yeah,
because you
it's
never know
coming.
nowadays.
It's hard to get canceled when you only have two people watching, listening.
That is true. Yeah,
Um,
all it takes is one bad apple though.
but I
That's
was
all
gonna
it
say
takes.
that third person that tunes in, they're the straw that's gonna break the camel's back.
Yeah,
I think we are a good two listener podcast, right? I think there should be
we're looking at
one
you,
co-host
anonymous.
per listener.
Yeah, we're looking at you, mysterious stalker on TikTok.
They stopped. They stopped stalking us, actually.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, back in I think
Um,
October.
well, that's also because we haven't posted on there in forever.
Yeah, they were still checking out prior to then.
Maybe we'll get consistent on the TikTok. Maybe that'll be our New Year's resolution to be more consistent on the socials.
Want to hear
We
something
say
funny
that.
though?
Yeah.
The stalker stopped stalking us.
Okay.
Looked them up on Instagram, and I'm blocked.
Oh, there you go.
We don't like it
Maybe
when it goes
maybe
both ways, folks.
maybe they listened to our us ragging on Taylor Swift for 20 minutes that one episode.
Oh, the episode when I called their fan base racist.
that might
That
have
one.
done it. That might have
That
done
one.
it. Yeah, that was a good episode. You know what? Yeah, what do you think is I mean, we're probably gonna go though. But what do you think would be our PGO episode of the year? Because we had some good ones this year. And our longest break where we weren't active was about a month and a half, which was also during the middle of the summer. So no one can fault us there because,
I think
can't fault them.
Swifties is definitely up there for our best episode of the year.
It's got to be one of them, yeah.
I gotta be honest, recency bias. I had a fun time with that ballet episode last week.
That was also very good. Yeah.
We nailed it with the Grey Cup predictions. I gotta say, I think PGO Show Taylor's version, I think might be our best.
Yeah.
I think that because we also had a lot of tech issues.
We did, yeah. That episode was just a mess in itself, but we actually were able to make lemonade out of rocks with that one. We really were.
With
So
Taylor's version?
Yeah. That one was just a mess in itself, but we made it so good. So
There you go. Yeah, I think I gotta go with
because I forgot about the tech issues we had with that one. That one
we
was
had
a
a few.
nightmare, but it was so fun. That was such a fun one.
Yeah. I think it's gotta be that one or a very start of last year, our Buddy Burger episode.
Which episode was that covering?
Or I think we just ordered a Buddy Burger halfway through the episode.
Oh, that's right. We just started talking. Yeah, we did because we were talking about A&W like putting out a thing mocking whoever it was.
Yeah, M&M's, yeah.
Actually, that was a good one.
Hot Streak was a good one. Mr. Fun was a good one. We started off strong last year.
We did. We did start off very strong last year. Ooh,
No.
but you know what? All right,
What?
it's time to do it. It's the end of the year.
Worst
Time
episode?
to do it. Time to get it out there. No, the PGO moment of the year, which we're gonna have to kind of break down, happened on, I believe it would have been about middle of January because that's when the episode came out. We had a little debate on how the saying goes, hindsight is.
Dude, have I ever
Which
told you
made
I
me-
received DMs? I received messages about that debate.
Yeah. Oh,
Guess how
yeah, I
many
know.
people sided with you?
0.
0.
Because I knew I was wrong.
What? Yo, fuck off. You cannot pull the troll card. You can't be like,
because,
I was dating you. Shut up.
Because I know that it's
Shut up.
I know it's hindsight is 2020, but I always just say hindsight is 50-50
No,
anyways.
you're dumb.
No, but I'm still admitting I still say it my way. I'm still always going to say it my way, but I know that the actual saying is
you did not know that at the time. You did not know that at the No, you didn't.
I'm also always going to back my corner. I'm always going to back my corner.
Bother. I want to hit you with a baseball bat.
And I'm still always going to say hindsight is 50-50, but I know the traditional way.
Dude,
hindsight is 2020.
One of our listeners DM'd me and they said they literally pulled their workplace. They went around the office and asked like 7 different people. Not a single person sided with you. You cannot now flip the script and be like, "Oh, I knew it the whole time." That was our most
popular episode. That was our most popular episode of the entire year.
All right, I'll put it up there. I'll say that was our moment of the year for sure, easily.
That
best moment of the year.
Numbers that episode
because of your stupidity. You cannot go back and say, "Oh, I knew that the whole time." Are you just the WWE heel of this podcast? Are you the heel, Brandon?
No.
Is that what it is?
I couldn't be a heel. I don't deal well with criticism.
No, you're a baby face, aren't you?
I don't deal well with criticism.
You're a baby face.
I am. The fans love me. The fans love us. Honestly, we have no haters out there.
Well, maybe one.
Yeah, actually, yeah, we do have one. Aside from that, I don't have any more
I got one.
Superlatives.
It's going to be the same as last year.
Okay.
Graphic artist of the year.
What do you mean?
Bear Dog Designs.
Ah, yes. Good call.
As
Very good call.
always,
Yes.
again, the main man coming through, folks. We haven't talked about him in a while, but we love our logo. We love. A while back, I was doing some shows with comedy. He ran me off a series of business cards, helped me out with those as well. Bear Dog Designs. Do you have his exact Instagram handle up handy?
I do. Yeah, I can quickly pull it up here because I believe he redid and has a new Instagram. It is bdg.designs on Instagram.
BDG
Nope,
Designs
maybe
on
it's not.
Instagram, folks.
Maybe it's not. No, it's not. That is the old one. So scratch that. Shut up. I don't know anything. It is Bear Dog Design Co.
Bear
on
Dog Design Co. on Instagram. He is our graphic designer of the year.
Yep.
What is our jitter crash-free energy blend formula of the year?
Oh boy. Ooh. I think there's one that just stands above the rest.
Prime,
I
isn't
think you
it?
throw them all in the ring and just let them go at it. I think there's only one that comes out on top. The one that just destroys big energy.
Which one is
Just
that, Brandon?
ruins it. It is Dubby Energy.
Boom. Wait.
Gotta be. The one and only.
What is it, Brandon?
Big old Dubby Energy.
Big W, folks. Thank you again to W Energy for sticking with us with another year. They've stayed by our side.
Haven't given up on us.
Yeah. Haven't given us a shout out on their social medias yet, though. Just gonna put that out there. Maybe 2024 is the year we lose partnerships. Maybe that's the year we lose our partnerships.
Bang.
Yeah, let's talk about how you ordered an order from them and they didn't bring everything in that order. Did they ever settle up that missing piece? Did they ever settle that up?
Actually, they did. Yeah, they took quite good care of me.
That's another dub, folks.
I didn't even reach out. Actually, I was going to, but I was like, okay, I'll just do it tomorrow. And then I got an email, and it was like this and this, and then we're gonna take care of you now. It's already sent and all this, and I was like, shit, okay. It's like,
and you got it. You received it in the mail.
Yeah, I was ready to take off my pants. They were being so good to me.
Yes, folks, we faked you out. We love Dubby. Maybe a shout out from them every once in a blue moon wouldn't be bad. I'm gonna be honest with that.
Wouldn't hurt.
Wouldn't hurt. How many episodes? What is this? Episode 70?
I think 67, if I'm not mistaken.
We gotta do something for episode 69.
This is
gonna be episode 66. We've been shouting them out for what, 30 plus episodes?
Yeah, something like that.
Minimum.
At least.
We give them shine. We give them love every episode. Have they ever given us love? Other than in the form of a terrific jitter-free, crash-free energy formula. Ladies and gentlemen, W Energy is our partner for this episode once again and always. And moving forward, they are going to be following us into 2024, and we want to be following them as they are soon to be unveiling a new series of their canned energy formula. That's right, folks. W Energy is heading to a can. We want you to be on the lookout for that in your 2024 shopping cart baskets. But if you want to order online, especially their current powdered tubs, we want you to use 3 letters to get yourself 10% off at checkout. That's right, folks. 3 little letters gets you 10% off your entire order at checkout at W Energy. So what you got to do is you got to go to checkout, get to their website first by using the link in our bio. If you use that link, they know we sent you, so they show us a little love. And then you're going to use 3 letters. That is PGO. That's right, folks. The name of the show, the name of the podcast that you know, you love, you listen to. Hindsight is 2020, or is it 50-50? PGO 50-50. Gets you 10% off at checkout.
Oh, does it ever?
For your entire order. And that's right, folks. If you use the link in our bio, they know we sent you. And you can find that link in that bio at PostGame Overtime PostGame One Word on YouTube, PGO Show on Instagram and TikTok, and PG Overtime on X. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a good year.
It's been a very good year. But
We're going to wrap it up with one more.
Okay.
Brandon.
Yep.
Who is your clown of the year?
I was just about to say we got the big one, the clown of the year. Ooh. That's a we had some good ones this year. We had a lot of good ones this year, actually. Ooh. Do we have any nominees at all?
Trying to think. We have Antonio Brown on there a lot. We had Rex Ryan talking about feet. That was recent, though.
Yeah. Lucic has to be on there. You know, big return to Boston, and
Corey Perry's got to be on there.
Nah, he's just a legend, man. If we have a legend of the year, he might be in that one. Ooh. And there's some good ones.
Trying to think. Do you have some nominees?
It's not as clear cut as last year. I think an honorable mention would have to be to Jonathan Huberdeau on the Calgary Flames. I mean, it set the NHL record for biggest points drop off in a single year, and he did that just before his new $85 million contract just kicked in for 8 years. So I mean, it's got to be up there. You know what? I know my clown of the year.
I feel like you could put McGregor on there just for how bad of a year he had.
Yeah. Mine that I'm going with is going to be Aaron Rodgers. All that, just that constant, talking about like all the shit he spewed, and I'm taking a time to go and be alone, and then, finally being like, all right, I want out. Makes the Jets, go out and grab all his buddies and bring them in. He goes there and whatnot, and then doesn't even last, a minute into the game. Done for the year. I mean, and again, injury's not his fault, but I think everything that led up to all that, it's got to be for me, I think. Russell Wilson's also a good honorable mention.
I think mine's going to have to go to Russell Wilson.
Yeah, he was another one I was toying with. Because he's kind of shitting on the Broncos, but they told him, can we restructure the contract so you're not taking up all this money to be doing jack shit? And he's like, nah, I'm good. Which, fair play to him.
You could go Matt Canada, the former O coordinator of the Steelers.
Yeah.
Colby Covington's got to be up there.
Colby Covington's also a very... Fuck, dude, it honestly might be Colby Covington.
Could be Colby Chaos.
It very well could be.
Could be Chaos. Adam 22.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. It's Adam 22. I don't even think it's close. I totally forgot about him for a sec. Yeah, that's it.
Is he the clown of the year?
Yeah, because we did like almost an entire episode talking about that.
We brought him up a few more times as well.
Yeah, and then he just he constantly kept coming back. Yeah, Adam 22 has to be.
Has he done anything part of recently?
The sports world, and he found his way in here. That just shows that no one's safe from the clown report.
That's true.
Yeah, that's got to be our clown for this year. What is he on? Oh, never mind. I found him on.
I'm looking him up on X as well right now.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if anything new has come out.
Has anything new come out?
I can't tell if that's his most recent one. I don't know who that is.
That's not his wife. Don't worry.
I was gonna say if that is, that's tough.
Yeah, no. Thank God.
That would be a tough one. Yeah.
Um,
Looks like he's promoting a lot of shit. He posted some stuff about some Nazis. Okay.
he said, if you do porn and you're a hardcore Donald Trump supporter, I have an opportunity for you. DM me.
Earlier this month, he said he interviewed the #1 masturbator in America.
Who was that?
I'm not sure. He posted a picture of him and some dude, but I don't recognize the dude. But apparently, he's the #1 masturbator in the world. So I guess there's that.
You do have that going for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Honestly, his Twitter's kind of a fucking gong show.
Yeah, it's definitely cooled. It's definitely cooled out a little bit since the moment.
No, he posted a thing on there promoting a threesome with him, some dude, and his wife. So
When? Where? What?
that was
Oh, the
on
#1 masturbator. I saw that. That was a scam.
on December 7th. He did that. So yeah, that's gotta be our
Wait,
clown of the year.
he's doing another threesome with her. His wife's fucking someone else again.
Well, don't sound so surprised. This ain't a rare occurrence. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, you're off the hook though.
Damn, I saw that
You're still a nominee though, but you're
on
off the hook.
December 8th. He fist bumped. There's a fist bumping the guy as she's banging his wife.
Yeah, why am I not surprised?
That just hurts, man. That just hurts.
Yeah, if that's not our clown of the year, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Oh, that's just brutal.
Honorable mention, Cliff Kingsbury. Nah, actually, he was kind of a baller.
Has he ever came back from Thailand?
Uh, I got no idea. I haven't heard his name in months now. I got no idea what he's even up to. You know, that's how we'll wrap up our final episode of 2023. We'll look at what Cliff Kingsbury's doing.
All
He's
right, what's
currently a
Cliff Kingsbury
senior
up to?
offensive analyst and QB coach at USC. So he's back. He's back from Thailand.
With where at USC?
Yeah.
That's where they had Caleb Williamson.
Actually, yeah, it is. Yeah. Dude, imagine whatever team drafts him, he's like, I want my boy Cliff coming with me.
Dude.
Could we see Cliff Kingsbury back in the NFL in 2024?
Is that your prediction?
Only time will tell. If I had to make a prediction, no. But I wouldn't say it's out of the question. But who knows whenever it may or may not happen, we're looking back, right? Because hindsight is 50-50. And with that, I got nothing left to say. It's been a great year.
Dude, hold up. Sorry, I'm still on Adam22's Twitter here. They did this like bachelorette style of who gets to pipe his wife.
Oh yeah. Yeah, dude, like he hosts contests for like who gets to nail his wife next. It's absurd.
That's
and then all the
insane.
people that like comment and disagree, he just like bashes on 'em. He's like, and it's I don't even know.
That's crazy.
You're definitely gonna have to like scrub your phone clean in the sink afterwards, though. The amount of viruses you get from his Twitter alone is nuts. It's off the charts. Also off the charts, Russell Wilson's contract that got him cut from the Broncos.
That's crazy. I can't get over this, dude. I know that he was 100% the clown of the year.
Yeah.
He is
It's
100% the
it's
clown of
bad.
the year.
It's bad. Like it's wild the stuff he has.
That's insane, man. That's just insane. That's just insane.
Well,
Oh, that hurts my soul a little bit.
we should make it
That
official
hurts my
then.
soul.
The PGO Clown of the Year for 2023 is Adam22. Specifically, his Twitter. Don't go look at it.
Look at it right now. Go on it right now. Go on his Twitter. If we suffered through this, you got to suffer through this. Go on his Twitter right now. Go on his Twitter.
I've already been on it. I had to stop. It was just getting
I can't get
straight
off of his Twitter.
nasty on there.
I can't
But,
get off of his Twitter right now.
Do you have anything left to add in here before you wrap it up for the year?
Oh, fuck. I got another potential clown of the year, sports clown of the year. All right. Sorry, one more.
Okay. I'm
Josh
curious.
Giddey.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
How could Josh Giddey not be up on there, man?
Yeah.
What were we thinking?
He almost slid by. Ooh. Ooh.
All right. Final, we'll wrap it up after this. Brandon, what's the final move? Is it Adam22 or Josh Giddey? Who is your 2023 PGO Clown of the Year? For those who don't know, Josh Giddey was caught with an underage woman, allegedly. Who is your PGO Clown of the Year? Mr. Corbiel.
You know what? We actually just ragged on Adam22 for like a solid 10 minutes. And Josh Giddey just came out of nowhere and stole the award. I think it's
like
got to
the
be
under.
Josh Giddey. Yeah, I think it's got to be Josh Giddey.
Ladies and gentlemen, and just like that, what's that TikTok sound every white girl's been doing? And like that, the 2023 season is over.
Oh,
Good
fuck.
night.
Every time I see that video, I just report the person. It's abysmal. Awful.
All right. Most
Awful.
emotional, last one, most emotional moment of the year. Is there a best retirement of the year? Because I got one for that.
Okay, if you got one, because I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Gail Lewis.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to end the year. Gail Lewis, fuck, what a career! Like her rookie season, outstanding.
She does
sophomore
cameo
season, even better.
She does cameo.
Yeah. You know what? That's what we're gonna aim for 2024 is to get Gail Lewis on the PGO show. Don't know how it's gonna happen because she's too good for us, but we'll find a way.
We could get her. I feel like
we'll find a way.
I feel like
what can't we do here, right? What can't we do?
Get more than 3 listeners. Folks, thank you so much for listening and following with us for another year. Thanks for rocking. Thanks for riding. PGO Nation, let's ride. Let's hit some parlays in 2024. Keep your dick strong. We love you. You're amazing. Tell a fucking friend. That's your goal for 2023. 2024. Tell one other person to start watching to the 2 people that listen to this podcast. If you each tell one person, and then in 2025, everyone else then tells them. So you guys got to tell another 2 people in 2025, but the 2 people you told next year, they got to tell 2 more people in 2024. We'll slow growth. We're okay with slow growth, folks. We're okay with slow growth.
Yep. Fuck, just look at Mac Jones. Slow growth, but he's getting there.
And that's how I describe my penis. Slow growth. Ladies and gentlemen, we love you. You have yourself.
Gail Lewis would say, signing out. Good night. Is that good? Did you approve of that?
I thought we were ending it on that. Shit.
I thought maybe you had something to throw in now. That was my last one.
That was perfect. I thought that was perfect.
Yo, now you got to say it, and then we'll ride out into the sunset.
Hey, PGO signing out. Good night.